It's party time! I just won a bunch of money. Pearson, Karen, get over here. Anyone who wants a drink.
I always want a drink.
Oh, I know.
How'd you win?
I cheated at cards, my dear, like a proper gentleman. Come on, I'm in a good mood. Join us. Javier, any one of you.
Got something for me?
No, of course not. Why would we?
Excuse me.
I'm joking, you oversensitive Finian bastard. There you go. Karen, sing us a song.
A song? Give me a minute. Let me have a drink first.
Oh, of course. Of course. Good to be alive, my friends. Alive and free. Karen, please.
You bet your ass we're coming out tonight. Coming out tonight. Coming out tonight. Valentine, we're coming out tonight to dance by the light of the moon. Swing right and left and stick it in the middle. Stick it in the middle. Stick it in the middle. Swing right and left and stick it in the middle. And go home with the girls in the morning. You bet your ass we're coming out tonight. Coming out tonight. Coming out tonight. Valentine, we're coming out tonight to dance by the light of the moon. Swing right and left and stick it in the middle. Stick it in the middle. Stick it in the middle. Swing right and left and stick it in the middle. And go home with the girls in the morning.
Sitting round O'Reilly's beer joint, telling tales of murder and slaughter. Suddenly a thought come into my head. I'd like to fuck O'Reilly's daughter. Tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tiddly-I-A,
Shit, piss, and corruption.
blow it out your barracks bag. Riley had a big bass drum. Riley had a mind for murder and slaughter. Riley had a bright red glittering eye, and he kept that eye on his lovely daughter. Tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tiddly-I-A,
Shit, piss, and corruption.
blow it out your barracks bag. I got me a room in a quiet place, got me a scratch and a married quarter, settled me down for a peaceful night, happy as a king with Riley's daughter. Tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tiddly-I-A,
Shit, piss, and corruption.
blow it out your barracks bag. Suddenly a footstep on the stair. It was Riley out for slaughter with two pistols in his hand, looking for the man that'd fuck his daughter. Tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tiddly-I-A,
Shit, piss, and corruption.
blow it out your barracks bag. I grabbed O'Reilly by the hair, rammed his head in a pail of water, fired his pistols into the air, a damn sight quicker than I fucked his daughter. Tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A, tiddly-I-A for the one-eyed Riley. Tiddly-I-A,
Shit, piss, and corruption.
blow it out your barracks bag, fresh fish.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. As we go marching on. In 1861, the Yankee War began. In 1861, the Yankee War began. In 1861, the Yankee War began. As we go marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. As we go marching on. Old John Brown was the abolition man. Old John Brown was the abolition man. Old John Brown was the abolition man. As we go marching on. Hey, glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. As we go marching on. In 1863, the slaves were all set free. In 1863, the slaves were all set free. In 1863, the slaves were all set free. As we go marching on. Hey! Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. As we go marching on.
The years creep slowly past Lorena. Snow is on the grass again. Sun, slow down the sky, Lorena. The frost gleams where the flowers have been, but the heart throbs on as warmly now as when the summer nights were nigh. Oh, the sun can never dip so low down affection's cloudless sky. Oh, the sun can never dip so low down affection's cloudless sky. 100 months have passed, Lorena, since last I held that hand in mine and felt the pulse beat fast, Lorena, though mine beat faster far than thine. 100 months 'twas flowery May, when up the hilly slope we climbed to watch the dying of the day and hear the distant church bells chime, to watch the dying of the day and hear the distant church bells chime. It matters little now, Lorena. The past is in the eternal past. Our hearts will soon lie low, Lorena. Life's tide is ebbing out so fast. There is a future, oh thank God, of life. This is so small a part. 'Tis dust to dust beneath the sod. But there, up there, 'tis heart to heart. 'Tis dust beneath the sod. But there, up there, 'tis heart to heart. It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I've come from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. I came from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. I'm going down to Blackwater, my true love for to see. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I've come from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susannah, don't you cry for me. I come from Strawberry with a banjo on my knee. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, Amble is a fine town with ships about the bay. And I wish with my heart that I was only there today. Oh, I wish with my heart I was far away from here, sitting in me parlor and talking to my dear. And it's home, dearie, home. Oh, it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted, and I must out to sea, for the oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree, they're all growing green in the North Country. And it's home, dearie, home. Oh, there's a wind that blows, and it's blowing from the west. And of all the winds that blow, 'tis the one I like the best. For it blows at our backs, and it shakes the pennon free. And soon it will blow us home to the North Country. And it's home, dearie, home. Oh, it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted, and I must out to sea, for the oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree, they're all a-growing green in the North Country. And it's home, dearie, home.
There's no respect for youth or age
On board the Heartland stage, but pulling all about the sheets. It's bedbugs knew about the sheets. They started as a thieving line in 1849, and all opposition they defied. So the people must root hog or die. You're crowded in with smelly men, as fattening hogs are in a pen. And what will more a man provoke is lusty blood, tobacco smoke. The ladies are compelled to sit with dresses in tobacco spit. The gentlemen don't seem to care, but talk on politics and swear. They started as a thieving line in 1849. All opposition they defy, so the people must root hog or die. The drivers, when they feel inclined, will have you walking on behind, and on your shoulders lug a pole to help them out some muddy hole. They promise when you're fair you pay, you'll have to walk only half the way. Then out of sight with a cunning laugh, you'll have to push the other half. They started as a thieving line in 1849. All opposition they defy, so the people must root hog or die. Root hog or die.
Well, we be three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo!
I left the party early. 'Twas barely 9:30, and by some stroke of fortune, her room was next to mine. I liked the bold Columbus, new regions to explore. So I took up my position by the keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. I took up my position by the keyhole in the door. There upon the chamber pot she sat with graceful ease. She dropped her spotless linen around her snow-white knees. Two tiny sky-blue garters upon her legs she wore. Ye gods, I felt like jumping through the keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. Ye gods, I felt like jumping through the keyhole in the door. With tense and trembling fingers, I opened wide that door, and with tiny silent footsteps, I crossed her threshold floor. But so that no one else could see the things I saw before, I stuffed her cambric drawers in the keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. I stuffed her cambric drawers in the keyhole in the door. That night I rolled in glory upon her chubby breast, broke 6 or 7 lances before I took my rest. When I woke up next morning, my pecker was so sore that I wished that I had shoved it through the keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. I wish that I had shoved it through the keyhole in the door.
Of the ancients isn't speaking, my soul you'll be after, that they never got how you came so. Would you seriously make the good folks die with laughter? To be sure their dog's tricks you don't know. To be sure their dog's tricks you don't know. With your small little nonsense and all your queer moderns, since whiskey's a liquid divine. To be sure, the old ancients and all of the moderns did not love a slice up of good wine. Do not love a slice up of good wine. Aspicius and Aesop, as authors assure us, would swig till as drunk as a beast. Then what do you think of that rogue Epicurus? Was he not a tight hand at a feast?
With your small little old nonsense and all your queer botterns, since whiskey's a liquid divine. To be sure, the old ancients and all of the moderns did not love a slice up of good wine. Did not love a slice up of good wine. Alexander the Great at his banquet, who drank hard when he no more world could subdue, shed tears to be sure, but 'twas tears of the tankard to refresh him, and pray would not you? With your small little old nonsense and all your queer botterns, since whiskey's a liquid divine. To be sure, the old ancients as well as the moderns did not love a slice up of good wine. Did not love a slice up of good wine. Then that other old fellow they called Aristotle, such a devil, a tippler was he, that one night, having taken too much of his bottle, the tafe staggered into the sea. With your small little old nonsense and all your queer botterns, since whiskey's a liquid divine. To be sure, the old ancients as well as the moderns did not love a slice up of good wine. Did not love a slice up of good wine. I'll have a sup.
Me too. He's a lily of the valley. Oh my Lord. With his white horses side by side. Oh my Lord. Da, 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 da. The lily of the valley, oh my Lord. Marston in his chariot rides, oh my Lord. He's a lily of the valley, oh my Lord. You can ride upon the air, oh my Lord. He's the lily of the valley, oh my Lord.
Listen, my friend, do you know the Louisville Maid? Yeah, that's the one.
In Louisville, I met a maid.
Mark well what I do say.
And she was mistress of her trade. It was all day. I put my hand upon her toe. Mark well what I do say. She says, young man, you're rather low for the diddle, diddle, diddle all day. I put my finger on her knee. Mark well what I do say. She says, young man, you're rather free
For diddle, diddle, diddle all day.
I put my arm around her waist. Mark well what I do say. She says, young man, you're in great haste for the diddle, diddle, diddle all day. I put my hand upon her thigh. Mark well what I do say. She says, you're getting pretty out of my diddle, diddle, diddle all day. I put my hand upon her ass. Mark well what I do say. She says, let's lay down on the grass and diddle, diddle, diddle all day.
And we diddle, diddle did too. Well.
La vida sueño el porvenir, mentira. La amistad y el amor mentiras son. Y mentiras son también las ilusiones. que se forja delirante el corazón. Es mentira el amor de las mujeres y mentira su belleza y su desdén. Y mentira el te adoro que pronuncian y sus besos mentiras son también. Son mentiras los dulces juramentos que pronuncian sus labios de carmín. Son palabras que al nacer las lleva el viento de los prados a los bosques del confín.
Oh, love is the soul of a neat Irishman. He loves all that's lovely, loves all that he can, with a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. His heart is good humour, 'tis honest and sound. No malice or hatred is there to be found. He courts and he marries, he drinks and he fights. For love, all for love, for in that he delights. With a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. Whoe'er had the luck to sing Donnybrook Fair? An Irishman all in his glory is there, with a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. His clothes spick and span new, without e'er a speck. A neat Barcelona tied round his neck. He goes to a tent and he spends half a crown. He meets with a friend and for love knocks him down, with a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. At evening returning as homewards he goes, his heart soft with whiskey, his head soft with blows, with a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. He there meets his Sheila, who blushing a smile cries, "Get ye gone, Pat!" Yet consents all the while, with a sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green. A fine lady cries to the priest, soon they go, "How do you do, Father Pat, with your sprig of shillelagh and shamrock so green?" Yeah. Oh, I'm a wild free-ranging rover. I roam and sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light, light heart I rove along. Oh, I'm a wild free rover. I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light, light heart I rove along. With a light, light heart I rove along. The wind roves free o'er hill and river, and the clouds roam free along the sky. Each little bird's a wild free rover, and a rover wild and free am I. Oh, I'm a wild free rover, I sing a merry song. The wide, wide world I wander over. With a light, light heart I rove along. With a light, light heart I roll along. The wind roams free, a wild song singing, and softly murmuring flows the stream. The bird roves free, its wild way winging, and I rove and sing with morn's first beam. Oh, I'm a wild free rover, I sing a merry song, the wide, wide world I wander over. With a light, light heart I roll along. With a light, light heart I roll along. The good earth loves the wild free rover, for a roving bird is never dumb. No. He sings to please the dear old mother, and she aye rewards him with a crumb. Oh, I'm a wild free rover, I sing a merry song, the wide, wide world I wander over, and a light, light heart I roll along. With a light, light heart I roll along.
De la Sierra Morena, Cielito Lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, Cielito Lindo de contrabando. De la Sierra Morena, Cielito Lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, Cielito Lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, Cielito Lindo, los corazones. Ese lunar que tiene Cielito Lindo junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, Cielito Lindo, que a mí me toca. Ese lunar que tiene Cielito Lindo junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, Cielito Lindo, que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, Cielito Lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, Cielito Lindo, los corazones.
Oh, once I was a servant maid down in Maiden Lane. My master used to beat on me, my mistress did the same. Till early one morning a sailor boy came ashore, and he's the one that turned me into a dirty little whore. He asked me for a candlestick to light him up to bed. He asked me for my handkerchief to wind around his head. And me being a little fool and thinking it no harm, I jumped in bed beside him to keep my sailor warm, singing, "Home, boys, home, it's where I want to be. Home, boys, home, with a girl on either knee, with that little ribbon tarpaulin hat and that coat of navy blue. Let him climb the rigging like his daddy climbed up you." He rumbled me, he tumbled me, he screwed me to the wall. He never let me catch my breath, I got no sleep at all. He upped me and he downed me and he cocked me out and in. And he fucked me black and blue, though of course it was a sin. And early in the morning, before the break of day, he handed me a 10-pound note, and these words he did say: "Take this, me darling, for the damage I have done. 9 months from now you'll have a daughter or a son. And if it be a daughter, daff the darling on your knee. And if it be a son, send the bastard off to sea. With that little ribbon tarpaulin hat and that coat of navy blue. Let him climb the rigging like his daddy climbed up you."
Yes, that gal, give me some. Ask that gal to give me some. She said, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters is done. I throwed her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burnt, so did I.
It's of a flash packet, a packet I've seen. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. She's a hardy flash packet, the dreadnought's her name. Hurrah, me boys, we're bound to go. She sails to the westward, where stormy winds blow. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Bound away in the dreadnought, to the westward we'll go. Hurrah, me boys, we're bound to go. It's now we are hauling right out of the dock. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Where the boys and girls on the pier head do flock. Hurrah, me boys, we're bound to go. They give three loud cheers while the tears downward flow. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Bound away in the dreadnought, to westward we'll go. Hurrah, me boys, we're bound to go.
I wouldn't have an old man if his brick was solid gold. I'd choose me a young man whose bollocks ain't so cold. I wouldn't marry an old maid, I'll tell you the reason why. Her ass is always leaking and her pussy's too damn dry. I wouldn't marry a widow woman, I'll tell you the reason why. She's got too many snot-nosed kids and they make the biscuits fly. I wouldn't marry a school marm, I'll tell you the reason why. Her neck's so long and stringy, I'm afraid she'll never die. I wouldn't marry Gershon's girl, I'll tell you the reason why. She went and shit in the bread tray and called it pumpkin pie. Oh.
Cuando salí de Hermosillo, lágrimas vine llorando, y con la flor del trompillo me venía consolando. Yo soy como el Coyotito, que los revuelco y los dejo y me voy al trotecito mirando por debajejo. Uy. Ya se cayó el pino verde donde habitan los pichones, ya cayó el que andaba ausente, ahora verán los cabrones. Ay, ya se secó el jacalito donde colgaba mi espada. ¿Pa' qué es tanto laberinto si al cabo todo se acaba? Ay. Ya se secó el nopalito donde íbamos a las tunas. Y ya nomás andas celando con tus celos en ayunas. Ahí les encargo, mis amigos, que si ven a mi querida, no le digan que estoy preso, porque es el bien de mi vida. ¡Au!
Ladies, sing us a song.
I got a girl in Barryville, can't be screwed 'cause she's too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laid outside her door. I got a girl in Barryville, can't be screwed 'cause she's too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laid outside her door. I had a girl in Valentine, likes to drink that fancy wine. Blue in her hat was 2 feet tall, crack in her pants paid for it all.
Oh Mollie, it's for your sake alone that I leave my old parents, my house and my home. My love for you has caused me to roam. I'm a rabble rouser and Dixie is my home. Jack of diamonds, I know you of old. You robbed my poor pockets of silver and gold. Whiskey, you villain, you've been my downfall. You've kicked me, you've cuffed me, and caused me to brawl. My foot's in a stirrup, my bridle's in my hand. I'm leaving sweet Mollie, the fairest in the land. Her parents don't like me, they say I'm too poor. They say I'm unworthy to enter her door. They say I drink whiskey, my money's my own, and them that don't like me can leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry, and when I get thirsty, I'll lay down and cry. It's beefsteak when I'm hungry, whiskey when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hard up, and hell when I die. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, I surely will die. Oh baby, I've told you before, do make me a pallet, I'll lie on the floor. I've rambled and trampled this wide world around, raising hell with the gang, that's where I am bound. It's with these gunslingers, dear Mollie, I'll roam. I'm a rabble rouser and Dixie's my home. If the ocean were whiskey and I were a duck, I'd dive to the bottom and get one sweet sup. But the ocean ain't whiskey and I ain't no duck, so I play Jack of diamonds and and then we'll get drunk. Oh baby, I told you before to make me a pallet, I'll lie on the floor.
Yankee Ship.
A Yankee ship came down the river. Blow, boys, blow. Her mast and spars, they shone like silver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And who do you think was a skipper of her? Blow, boys, blow. Oh, Dandy Jim from old Carolina. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think they had for dinner? Blow, boys, blow. Oh, monkeys' lights and donkeys' liver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. And what do you think they had for supper? Blow, boys, blow. A hardtack and old Yankee leather.
Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Then blow me, boys, for better weather. Blow, boys, blow. Then blow me, boys, for better weather. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Little Joe the Wrangler will never wrangle more. His days with the remuda, they are done. 'Twas a year ago last April when he joined the outfit here, just a little Texas stray and all alone. 'Twas late in the evening when he rode up to the herd on a little Texas pony he called Shaw. With his brogan shoes and overalls, a harder looking kid you never in your life had seen before. His saddle was a southern cack built many years ago, an OK spur on one foot lightly hung, with his hot roll in a cotton sack so loosely tied behind, and a canteen from a saddle horn he'd slung. He said he had to leave his home, his dad he'd married twice, his new ma beat him every day or two. So he saddled up old Shaw one night and lit a shuck this way, and thought he'd try to paddle his own canoe. He said if we would give him work, he'd do the best he could, though he didn't know straight up about a cow. So the boss, he cut him out a mount and kindly put him on. He sort of liked this little stray somehow. Taught him how to wrangle horses and learn to know them all, and round them up by daylight if he could, and trail the old chuck wagon and always hitch the team, and help the Cocinero rustle wood. We rode down the Red River and the weather had been fine. We were camped down on the south side in a bend when the norther commenced blowing and we doubled up our guards. It took every one of us to hold them in. Little Joe the Wrangler was called out with the rest. Now scarcely had the kid got to the herd when the cattle they stampeded like a hailstorm on they flew, and all of us was riding for the lead. Amid the streaks of lightning there was one horse up ahead. It was little Joe the Wrangler in the lead. He was riding old Blue Rocket with a slicker above his head. He was trying to check the leaders in their speed. At last we got him milling and kinda quieted down, and the extra guards back to the camp did go. But there was one man a-missing, we could see it at a glance. 'Twas our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe. Next morning, just at sunup, we found where Rocket fell, down in the washout 20 feet below. Beneath his horse mashed to a pulp, his horse had run the knell for our little Texas stray, poor Wrangler Joe.
Deep blue sea, baby, deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, baby, deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, baby, deep blue sea. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea. Dig his grave with a silver spade. Dig his grave with a silver spade. Dig his grave with a silver spade. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea. Lower him down with a golden chain. Lower him down with a golden chain. Lower him down with a golden chain. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, bring him back to me. Deep blue sea, bring him back to me. Deep blue sea, bring him back to me. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea.
A pretty creature, a miner's daughter, and her name was Clementine. Her noble father was the foreman of a very valued mine, and every miner and ranchman was a brother to Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost for me forever, dreadful sorry, Clementine. The foreman miner, a 49er, in dreams and thoughts sublime, lived in comfort with his daughter, his pretty child, Clementine. When far away he would often pray that in his sunny clime no harm might overtake her, his favorite nugget, Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You are lost for me forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. When the day was done in the setting sun, its rays sublime, homeward came the brawny miner to caress his Clementine. None was nearer, none was dearer, since the days of 49, when in youth he had another, who was then his Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You were lost for me forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. She led her ducks down to the river, the weather it was fine. Stubbed her toe against a sliver, fell into the raging brine. He heard her calling, calling father. Her voice like a chime. But alas, he was no swimmer, so he lost his Clementine.
En una jaula de oro, pendiente de un balcón, una triste Calandria lloraba su prisión. En una jaula de oro, pendiente de un balcón, una triste Calandria lloraba su prisión. Ay Dios, no hay remedio, ay Dios, no hay piedad, me robas el reposo y adiós tranquilidad. Hasta un gorrioncito amoroso la halló y dijo, mi bonita, te quiero mucho yo. Hasta un gorrioncito amoroso la halló y dijo, mi bonita, te quiero mucho yo. Ay Dios, no hay remedio, ay Dios, no hay piedad, me robas el reposo y adiós tranquilidad. Y luego la Calandria le dijo y le juró, me sacas de prisión, me voy contigo yo. Y luego la Calandria le dijo y le juró, me sacas de prisión, me voy contigo yo. Ay Dios, no hay remedio, ay Dios, no hay piedad, me robas el reposo y adiós tranquilidad.
One night when I got frisky over some poaching whiskey, like waves in the Bay of Biscay, I began to tumble and roar. My face was as red as a lobster. I fell and broke my knob, sir. My watch was picked my fob, sir. I'll never get drunk anymore. Now I'm resolved to try it. I'll live on a moderate diet. I'll not drink but deny it, and shun each alehouse door. For that's the place, they tell us, you meet with all jovial good fellas. But I swear by the pokers and bellas, I'll never get drunk anymore. The landlady is unwilling to credit you for a shilling, but straightway sends her billing and asks you to pay your score. And if with money you're stocked, she'll not stop till she's emptied your pocket. And the cellar door is locked, and you cannot get drunk anymore. So buy me now, take caution, put drinking out of fashion. For your own brains out you're dashing, don't you feel your head quite sore? For when all night you've tarried, drinking of punch and claret, in the morning home you're carried, saying I'll never get drunk anymore.
And danced by the light of the moon. As I was lumbering down the street, down the street, down the street, a handsome gal I chanced to meet. Oh, she was fair to view. Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I asked her, would she have a dance? Have a dance, have a dance. I thought that I might get a chance to shake a foot with her. Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I'd like to make that gal my wife, gal my wife, gal my wife. I'd be happy all my life if I had her by me. Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I asked her, would she have some talk? Have some talk, have some talk. Her feet covered up the whole sidewalk as she stood close by me. Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo gals, can't you come out tonight? Dance by the light of the moon.
great, Jack.
Ángel de amor, tu pasión no la comprendo. Si la comprendo, no la puedo expresar. Voy a esconder tu lánguido gemido allá en la tumba pa' poder descansar. Yo no siento el que me hayas querido. Yo no siento el que me hayas amado. Solo siento el que me hayas cambiado por otro hombre más inferior que yo. Ángel de amor, tu pasión no la comprendo. Si la comprendo, no la puedo expresar.
Come all of you, my brother scouts, and join me in my song. Come let us sing together, though the shadows fall so long. Of all the old frontiersmen that used to scour the plain, there are but very few of them that with us still remain. Day after day they're dropping off, they're going one by one. Our clan is fast decreasing, our race is almost run. There are many of our numbers that never wore the blue, but faithfully they did their part as brave men tried and true. They never joined the army, but had other work to do, in piloting the coming folks to help them safely through. But brothers, we are failing, our race is almost run. The days of elk and buffalo and beaver traps are done. Oh, the days of elk and buffalo, it fills my heart with pain to know those days are past and gone, to never come again. We fought against the redskins over valley, hill, and plain. We fought 'em in the mountaintop and fought him down again. But those fighting days are over, the Indian yell resounds. No more along the border, peace sends far sweeter sounds. But we found great joy, our comrades, to hear and make it die. We won bright homes for gentle ones, and now our West, goodbye. As I was a-walking down Paradise Street, way, hey, blow the man down, a pretty young damsel I chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. She was rounding the corner and bluffing the bow. Way, hey, blow the man down. So I took in all sail and cried, way enough now. Give me some time to blow the man down. I threw out my tie line and took her in tow. Way, hey, blow the man down. And yard arm to yard arm, away we did go. Give me some time to blow the man down. And then I met her husband. He was 7 feet tall, had a chest like a horse. Way, hey, blow the man down. And right for my jawbone, he plotted his course. Give me some time to blow the man down. He loosened me rigging and kicked in me stays. Way, hey, blow the man down. I flew down the stairs like a ship on the waves. Give me some time to blow the man down. I chanced on a packet that happened on by. Way, hey, blow the man down. And when I awoke, I was bound for Shanghai. Give me some time to blow the man down.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Good stuff.
Come, bustle, bustle, drink about, and let us merry be. Our can is full, we'll pump it out, and then all hands to see. Young Miss at dancing school is taught the minuet to tread. Young Miss at dancing school is taught the minuet to tread. But we go better when we've brought our four-tack to Cat Head. But we go better when we've brought our four-tack to Cat Head. Come, bustle, bustle, drink about, and let us merry be. Our can is full, we'll pump it out, and then all hands to see. When horn and hounds the forest rend, his pack the huntsman cheers. When horn and hounds the forest rend, his pack the huntsman cheers. As loud as halloo when we send a broadside to Mount Sears. As loud as halloo when we send a broadside to Mount Sears. Come, bustle, bustle, drink about, and let us merry be. Our can is full, we'll pump it out, and then all hands to sea. What's got at sea we spend on shore on sweethearts and our wives. What's got at sea we spend on shore on sweethearts and our wives. And then my boys hoist sail for more, thus passes sailors' lives. And then my boys hoist sail for more, thus passes sailors' lives. Come, bustle, bustle, drink about, and let us merry be. Our can is full, let's pint it out, and then all hands to sea. Yeah!
Oh, sailors.
When I was just a lad, you know, I met a gal from old Bordeaux. She had blonde hair and blue eyes too.
Let me ride on the ring-dang-doo, the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? It's soft and round like a pussy cat. Got a hole in the middle and it's split in two. That's what you call a ring-dang-doo.
Took me down into her cellar, said that I was a mighty fine fellow. Fed me wine,
whiskey too. Let me ride on the ring-dang-doo, the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? It's soft and round like a pussy cat. Got a hole in the middle and it's split in two. That's what you call a ring-dang-doo.
Her father come in, angrily said, now you have lost your
maidenhead.
Pack your bag and coat bags too.
Make your living off the ring-dang-doo, the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? It's soft and round like a pussy cat. Got a hole in the middle and split in two. That's what you call a ring-dang-doo.
She went off to be a whore, hung this sign upon her door.
$1 each and 3 for 2. Take a crack at the ring-dang-doo, the ring-dang-doo. Now what is that? Soft and round like a pussy cat. Got a hole in the middle and it's split in two. And that's what they call a ring-dang-doo. You're a dirty man. Mm-hmm.
Yes. All day long on the prairies I ride, not even a dog to trot by my side. My fire I kindle with cow chips around, My coffee I boil without being ground. I wash in a pool and I wipe on a sack. I carry my wardrobe all on my back. For want of an oven, I cook bread in a pot. And I sleep on the ground for want of a cot. My ceiling's the sky, my floor is the grass. My music's the lowering of my shiny white ass. My books are guns, my sermons the stones. My parson's a wolf on his pulpit of bones. I sometimes rob a bank on Main Street. You can't blame me for wanting to eat, but show me a man that sleeps more profound than big old Uncle lying out on the ground. The newspapers call for our gang's demise. Says we're no good thieves you should despise. My parson remarks from his pulpit of bones. Fortune favors those who look out for their own.
I went to Oil City for herstory and all, while all my world traveling and roaming around. I spied a fair maiden so lovely. Gently I did say, she pulled up her garments, so scared it would soil. I out with old Phoenix went boring for oil. I hadn't been boring 6 inches or more. The oil from my auger so freely did pour. She wiggled her ass, hooked up and smiled, said, bear down on your auger, for I know you struck oil. Things went on and on for a week or 10 days. My auger machinery got to fire in some ways. Oh, I'm out.
I ain't got no father.
I ain't got no father.
I ain't got no father to buy the clothes I wear.
I'm a poor lonesome cowboy, poor lonesome cowboy. I'm a poor lonesome cowboy, long way from home. I ain't got no mother, I ain't got no mother. I ain't got no mother to mend the clothes I wear. I'm a poor lonesome cowboy, poor lonesome cowboy, poor lonesome cowboy, and a long ways from home. I ain't got no brother, I ain't got no brother, I ain't got no brother to drive the steers with me. I'm a poor lonesome cowboy, poor lonesome cowboy, poor lonesome cowboy, and a long way from home. Oh, we know this one, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Otis Miller was a lad that killed many a man. He robbed the Lanahatchee train. But that cowardly killer that shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave. Poor Otis had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But that cowardly killer who shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave. It was Charlie Tatum, that dirty little coward. I wonder how he does feel. For he ate of Otis bread and he slept in Otis' bed. Then laid poor Otis in his grave. Otis was a man, a friend to the poor. He'd never see a man suffer pain. And with his brother Frank, he robbed the Blackwater Bank and stopped the Glendale train. Poor Otis had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children and they were brave. But that cowardly killer that shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave. It's Saturday night and Otis was at home, talking with his family brave. And Charlie Tatum came along like a thief in the night and laid poor Otis in his grave. Now the people held their breath when they heard of Otis' death and wondered how he ever came to die. It was one of the gang called Little Charlie Tatum that shot old Otis on the slide. Yeah. Poor Otis had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But that cowardly killer that shot Mr. Miller has laid old Otis in his grave.
Dan Taylor is a rollicking cuss, a frisky son of a gun. He loves to court the maidens and savvies how it's done. He savvies how it's done. He used to be a cowboy and they say he wasn't slow. He'd ride a bucking bronco and swing the long lasso, and swing the long lasso. You catch a maverick by the head and greet him on the fly. He could pick up his front ones whenever he chose to try, whenever he chose to try. He used to ride most anything and now he seldom will. He says they cut some caper of which he got his fill, which he's got his fill. He's done and quit the business, settled down to quiet life, hunting for some maiden that will be his little wife, be his little wife. Wanna wash and patch his breeches and feed the setting hen, milk old blue and brandy and tend to baby Ben, tend to baby Ben. A cowboy laid on a barroom floor, having drunk so much he could drink no more, so he fell asleep with a troubled brain to dream that he rode on a hellbound train. The engine with murderous blood was damp. It was brilliantly lit with a brimstone lamp, and imp for fuel was shoveling bones while the furnace rang with 1,000 groans.
Oh.
The boiler was filled with lager beer. The devil himself was the engineer. The passengers were a most motley crew, church member, atheist, Gentile, and Jew. Rich men in broad clothes and beggars in rags, handsome young ladies and withered old hags, yellow and black, red, brown, and white, all chained together. Oh, God, what a sight! While the train rushed on at an awful pace, the sulphurous fumes scorched their hands and face. Wider and wider the country grew, and faster the engine flew. And louder the thunder crashed, brighter and brighter the lightning flashed. Hotter and hotter the air became, till their clothes were burnt with each quivering frame. Then out in the distance there arose such a yell, "Ha ha!"
said the devil, we're nearing hell. And oh, how the passengers shrieked with pain and begged the devil to stop the train. And you bullied the weak and you robbed the poor. The starving brother, you turned from your door. You laid up gold with a cankerous and have given free will to your beastly lust. Your justice scorned and corruption sown. You trampled the laws of nature down. You drunk, cheated, plundered, lied, and mocked to God with your hell-born pride. Your flesh will waste in the flames that roar, and my imps will torment you forevermore. Then the cowboy awoke with an anguished cry, his clothes wet with sweat, his hair standing high. Then he prayed that as never had played till that hour, to be saved from his sins and the demon's power. And his prayers and his vows were not in vain, for he never rode that hellbound train.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, I got one. Jack Hall. Do you know Jack Hall?
I am a band of highwaymen. Jack Hall is my name. My crimes and depredations brought my friends to shame. The robbing of the Northfield Bank, the same I can't deny. For now I am a prisoner in the Stillwater jail I lie. 'Tis of a bold high robbery, a story to you I'll tell, of a California miner who unto us befell. Robbed him of his money and bid him go his way, for which I will be sorry until my dying day. Then we rode toward Texas through dust and fierce heat, across the Nebraska prairies the Miller boys we did meet. Knives, guns, and revolvers, we all sat down to play a
Drinking a good whiskey to pass the time away.
A Central Union Railway train was the next we did surprise. The crimes we'd done by our bloody hands bring tears into my eyes. The engineer man and the fireman killed, the conductor escaped alive, and now their bones lie moldering beneath the Nebraska skies. And then we saddled horses, northwestward we did go to the godforsaken country they call Minnesota. Had my eye on the Northfield Bank when Brother Bob did say, "Now, Jack, if you undertake the job, you sure will curse the day." But I stationed out my pickets up to the bank did go, and there upon the counter I struck my fatal blow.
Yeah! Just hand us over the money and make no further delay, for we are the famous Hall brothers, we spare no time to pray. Then came a rain of bullets, my brothers and I fled, but they just kept on coming, shooting us until we bled. So now I sit in jail to settle accounts and pay the cost. We tried a desperate game in life, we tried a game and lost. Good one. Good one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Al borrachito todo se le dispensa cuando anda chipo, no conoce la vergüenza. Si me emborracho es por una consecuencia. Todo lo causa la pasión de una mujer. Amigo vino, tú me tumbas con tu aliento. Las copas llenas, ¿dónde están? Que no las tengo. Si me emborracho es de puro sentimiento. todo lo causa esa ingrata mujer. El whisky tomo yo por apetito. Compro mi trago si me hace muy poquito, como una taza de tequila de mi abuelito. Todo lo causa la pasión de una mujer.
Oh, my mother-in-law shot off my leg, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. The doctor made me a wooden peg, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. I couldn't wear no spur on it, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. The doctor didn't give a shit, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. My grub is gone, my whiskey too, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. My daughter's knocked up and she's feeling blue, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. My wife ran off with a son of a bitch, Rinky Dinky Di Lo. I hope she dies with a 7-year itch, Rinky Dinky Di Lo.
You people just don't know how to have a good time.
Yeah!
Fare you well, dear Sean, fare you well, I do. Rocks and mountains, I depart from you. Nevermore shall my eyes by your beauty be blessed. Nevermore shall you soothe my sad bosom to rest. Fare you well, little birdies that fly in the sky. You fly all day long and sing your troubles by. I am doomed to this cell, I heave a deep sigh. My heart sings within me, in anguish I die. Fare you well, little fishes that glides through the sea. Your life's all sunshine, all light, and all glee. Nevermore shall I watch your skill in the wave. I'll depart from all friends this side of the grave. What would I give such freedom to share? To roam at my ease and breathe the fresh air. I would roam through the cities, through village and dell, but I'll never return to my cold prison cell. Fare you well, kind friends, I'm willing to own. Such a wild outcast never had known. I'm the downfall of my family, my children, my wife. God pity and pardon, I'm a poor prisoner for life.